Okay, here's one fact about Python that I guarantee you didn't know. Python is not named after the snake. Okay, so why is it called Python? Well, the answer is actually pretty simple. Python is named after the comedy group Monty Python. The guy who created Python, Guido van Rossum, he was a big fan of the show. He thought it was really funny. So he decided to name his new programming language after the group. Now this might seem a little bit weird, right? Like, why would you name your programming language after a comedy group? Well, it's actually not that uncommon. You've got people like John Reesig. He created the JavaScript library called jQuery. He named it jQuery because he was a big fan of the band The Clash. And then there's this guy, James Simmons. He created the programming language Raku. He named it Raku because he was a big fan of the Japanese word for laughter. So yeah, naming things after your favorite comedy group or actor or character is actually a pretty common thing. But this fact is still kind of surprising, right? Like when you hear Python, you immediately think snake. So to actually find out that it's named after a comedy group, it's just kind of shocking. It's like, wait, what? Yeah, that's the answer. That's the fact. If you like these short coding facts, hit the subscribe button. If you want more, I can keep going. Like, here's another one. JavaScript was not named after the coffee. In 1995, the inventor of JavaScript, Brendan Eich, he was working at Netscape Communications. Netscape was a big browser company back in the 90s. They had a whole team of programmers working on this new thing called LiveScript. They were working on this new feature for the browser that allowed you to embed scripts into HTML documents. So they called it LiveScript because it was going to bring this new interactivity to websites. Now, when you look at the code, though, it doesn't say LiveScript. It says JavaScript. So why did they change the name? Well, Brendan Eich, he only had 10 days to come up with a name. He was literally on a plane when he came up with the name JavaScript. He just thought it sounded good. He thought it sounded catchy. So he went with it. Now, this fact has been known for a while. People have known that JavaScript was just kind of a placeholder name for a long time. But it's still kind of interesting to think about, right? Like if Brendan would have just named it LiveScript, we might be saying, why is my script failing? Instead of, why is my JavaScript failing? It just doesn't have the same ring to it. These are just fun little facts about programming languages. If you like them, follow for more. I can keep going.